Kia ora, welcome to my happy place. If you like today's video, please give me a thumbs up, leave a comment so I know that you've been. Don't be shy, and please enjoy. I also, while I was away on holiday, I received this friendship envelope from 70 Acres Studio Facebook group. We have a friendship envelope swap each month, and this was the last one for 2018, and it was from Gloria Schmidt, and it came all the way from Costa Rica, and it took forever, and it was examined by the US Border Customs and Border Protection. So I'm picking that's why it's taken so long. I've already opened it. I thank you, Gloria, and I'm sorry this has taken so long because it came while I was on holiday. So let's have a look what we have here. We have a little altered paperclip and a lovely tag. Well, that's a cool idea to put a paperclip on your tags like that. Oh, it's such a lovely idea. Like that. An embellishment. Some little hearts. Some little tickets. Keep this coupon. And then they've been had the map put on the other side. That's so awesome. And painty papers. I'm not quite sure what this was. It's got little pockets in it. But I think I might be going to open it out. I think it might have been a tea bag, or maybe it held several tea bags in it. I'm not sure. That's what it looks like. I can't quite read the writing on it that's been covered. So I think I'm going to use all of it. It's so cool. Painted paper is just lovely. This here has got a little saying, and it says, "Today I will do my best. If I have a good day, I will be proud of myself. If I have a bad day, I will not dwell on it. I will forgive myself. I will put it behind me, and I will continue to move forward." And I'm sorry I cannot read the name of who wrote it. It's just too small for my old eyes. Some cake patty and a lovely picturesque scene. A newspaper cartoon. Now I'm not sure whether this is flower petals or a salad. I think it's flower petals. Very cute. Little mushrooms, pumpkins. A recipe, and they look delicious. Some old discoloured paper with designs on it, and some a dark colour, not so short please, too hot. I part my hair. I want a permanent wave. I want a chiropodist, and it's in 2 other languages which I can't read. It's so awesome. November 1968. It was the year after I got married. And 2 lovely napkins. Give thanks. This is an autumn one. We're in summer at the moment. It's so lovely. And this one is so colourful. It's so pretty. And we have, it's come out of my the last thing I opened, painty paper, and it's on a sort of a waxy paper, I think. And we have a aged piece of paper as well. It's so lovely. We have a note here. Hi Megs, nice to meet you. So happy to be swapping with you. I am a pretty new crafter for the most part, still learning. I started paint pouring over a year ago and found crafting videos through Melissa. Originally from Venezuela, I think that is. I moved to Costa Rica, I'm not quite sure, 1.5 years ago that might be, or 11.5, I'm not sure. One of those is a postcard. Oh, here is a little postcard, and it's a little German town. Oh, as a German descendant, we used to visit there when I was just a kid. Crafting helps me with all the anxiety resulting from the move and from seeing how bad and sad things are back home. My parents decided to stay, which is very hard for me. I appreciate all of you from the crafting community so much. Big warm hugs, Gloria. Thank you so much, Gloria. That's so lovely. And I hope you're settling in and don't miss home too much. It's the people you leave behind that you miss the most. So I'm going to do a page with these. And I've got my book here, and in the group they'll be making a new book for the new year, but mine is not full by any stretch of the imagination, so I'm just going to keep on using this one. And I'm not really sure what I'm going to do. I think I'm going to put a bit of this napkin down on this side because it's very colourful and lovely. And I think I'm going to do it with a glue stick. Now let me get you in shot. Move it up just a fraction. Maybe just move it down a bit so I can pull it a bit closer to me. Yeah, that looks about right. Right, now, first of all, we've had just beautiful weather, but it's a bit overcast today. Looks like it's going to give us a bit of rain, I think. Went to the lake and I got a lovely tan, which is quite good because I don't like the sun very much. I don't sit out in it. But just walking up to the conveniences every day so many times and walking every second day with my husband was enough to get my little tan, so I was quite pleased about that. It was absolutely beautiful weather at the lake. We went walking every second day because I'm a Weight Watcher, and I tried to be good while I was away. Yeah, that's lovely. Right, let's see what we're going to do here. Now, what I'm going to do, I might just, if I can, It's quite hard to think on the fly what you're going to do. I know I want a pocket. And I just wonder, will I use this as a pocket? There. That'd be nice. I want to use a little bit of the envelope because it's nicely painted, so I don't like to throw them out, I like to use them. So, quite a lot on the front, I don't know if I'll be able to get those off. I'm going to use this side of it. Right. I want the stamp. If I can get this off. Now if I can get that off. Oh, maybe it'll come off. Oops. I like to keep the address. Just get all the sticky paper off my fingers. Right. Just looks like a mess at the moment, so let me see if I can get some bit of organisation here. Right, now I want the tag. So I like to keep the address and put it on the back of something. So we'll just put a bit of glue on that and glue it to the back of the. Yeah. I think we'll put this down here and I'll just give it a. I misplaced my little one. I bought a new one while I was getting ready to take some stuff camping with me. Oh, it's a bit bigger. Yeah, put that in there. Right. Put that out of the road. Now what are we going to put on this side? We're going to put some painted paper down. Yeah, so we had a lovely time, and our next door neighbours were really lovely people, and I was chatting to her one day, and my husband was telling her that, well, he goes off and does his thing because he really loves going off chatting to people and things like that, that I did some crafting, and she said she'd always wanted to get into something but didn't know how. And he showed her one of my glue books, or collage journals, whatever you like to call it, and she just loved it. She was very interested, and she had a couple of magazines in her bus that she was going to go and cut up. And I got talking to her, and told her that, you know, I just made junk journals out of flies and things like that. Anyway, the long and the short of it was I told her I'd make her one. So I came home and made her a journal, and then I put together a starter kit with some painty papers and some envelopes, painty papers and some napkins and some magazine cutouts. Made a little starter kit for her because she lives just out of town where we are, so that was quite cool. And I'm going to make this into a little flipper, I think, quite like that. I'll be able to flip it up, so put a little bend in it and get some two-sided tape. So I made that and went out and delivered it today, but she wasn't at home. So I wrote her a note and just left it on her porch, because she had a nice safe porch. So I hope she's going to be happy with it. I didn't make a video on it. I sort of got carried away making it and then thought to myself, I should have done a video on this, but I'm sure people get sick of you making journals all the time. That's once you've made one, they're pretty much the same. There we are, got that there. Cut these. This is lovely. Put that there. Oops. Right. Oh, I didn't glue that down, did I? That was a bit stupid. I don't know. Right, getting a bit. There we go. Like little trim. These are just to trim off a bit. Just let these go this way, I think. There we go. Put them like that, I think. Yeah, so we went swimming every day and walked 6 k's every second day. Of course, we're pretty unfit. But the first kilometre was uphill. It was a bit of a killer, but we did it. We got it done. Okay. Right, now what are we going to do? Put that aside. I so want to. Now I wonder if I can just might do this and trim this. And we'll put our little bird up trim that one off a bit so we can put our little bird on there. And put a little butterfly there. And hopefully put our little saying on there. That looks cool. I like that. Yeah, so it was quite nice meeting new people. We also met another couple that were in a bus, and they also live in Tokoroa. So that we'd not met before, so that was nice to meet them. We went off and had happy hour with them one night, which was very nice. We met some other people that we didn't know that are in the busing community. We have a caravan, we don't have a bus. Right, now, what else have we got here? Got some hearts somewhere. I'm sure I have some little hearts in there. I might put the little hearts on this one. I can find the other one. Right, we'll glue this one on for anyway. Right, put a little heart in there. It's not wanting to stick. I find that if it's got paint on it, it's a little bit more resistant to the glue. There we go. Now, let's look what we can do. Don't really want to fold up that good, so that idea is not going to work unless I do it like that. Does not want to go. Right. Let's see what else we can do. I think we're going to cut our that's how it goes. Glue that down. Here. And some. You might just trim this because I want the words on this one. Right. My husband came home not very well. Went to the doctors today. He has a chest infection. He hasn't had one for such a long time, but they're reducing his prednisone, and I think it's having a bit of an effect on his chest. He has a respiratory complaint. I watched a video the other day, and the lady had been given such a good idea of putting a wet hand flannel in a bowl and having it beside her. And I thought, oh, that's such a good idea, I might do that. And here I am, forgot all about it. So, sticky fingers again. Right. Put that on here and hope that the colours all come through, which they should do. Yes. Oh, that's lovely. I like that. Right. Wipe my hands again. Right. Now I don't know what I'm going to do with this. Shall I glue it down? I think so. I think I'm going to glue that down with a little bit heavier glue. This card is just a little bit heavier. Just a little bit more. There we go. I think these are tea bags that have all been put together, actually. That's what it looks like. What a cool idea. Yeah, that's better. Right, now. Pretty picture here. Just trim it just a little bit. So it fits. Lovely. Just it's in there nice. Down there. It's going to go this way. Oh, another one of these somewhere. Just here it is. I'm going to this one down a little bit. Make a little flower out of it. That's what we're going to do. Just a little dot on there and put that on there. And then put that there like that. We really want to give this a little bit of a crunch up. Yeah, that's cool. Right, now we're going to get our little tickets in there as well, like this. And I'm going to just make a little, little centre for our flower. And slip this down in here. That's cool. Right. I'm just going to slip this down. Where is my letter? My letter. What happened to my letter? Here we are. My letter. Come on in here as well. Just slip it underneath. Hold it. Hold that down. I'm not sure about that. I don't want to cover everything up. I think I might leave it as that. Or will I just slip this there like that, and just slip this one underneath the, so that they can be pulled out. And I might just trim that off there. Let's just make it, yeah, slip it under there like that. I think I'm happy with that. Okay, put that on there like that. I think I'm happy with that. Now I need a pen. And the date is the 3rd of the 1st, 19. Last envelope of 208N. Okay. And I hope you're happy with that, Gloria. I'm quite happy with it. Thank you so much for being my partner. And, whoops, another little thing here that I wanted to use. I think we'll do that. Just put you there. There. And that's my page. And I'm going to carry on doing this year's envelopes in this page as well. Keep on finding more things that I want to put on it. Lovely stamp here. Here we go. Awesome. Now we're definitely finished. Thank you for being with me.
Thank you for being with me. Kia kaha, stay strong, and I'll catch you again soon.